Hello everyone, welcome to the ninth episode of the Tottenham series. It's the 4th of October, so we've done an extra month of the season than usual because it gives us a bit more time than the next episode, which always feels a bit cluttered and a bit crammed in. So we're going to be going through the transfers, what happened in the summer market, the fixtures up until now, and show you through the league table and stuff. So we'll head over to the transfers now. Not the most active transfer windows we've ever been involved in, but a productive one nonetheless, in my opinion. Castaños never really got a foothold in the team after the start of last season, to be honest. Went to Southampton, I thought he'd score against us when we played him, but he didn't, which is good. Then Ben Foster went to Leeds, only our sub-keeper. He never actually played once for us while he was here for a year. It was that the other side didn't even bother going through him when I signed him, but 3.3 million for a reserve keeper who had never played. Did I say striker once then? He's a keeper anyway. I probably didn't. Don't know what's going on here. Anyway, Sebastian Basong, 2.5 million. He was moaning that he wanted to leave, so I just thought, oh well, I kept him an extra season than he wanted anyway, so we'll let him go now. Decent bit of money in for him, and Jake Livermore went to West Brom for 250 grand. 2 3s, no one bothers about them. Carroll went out, and Ika Munayin went out on loan to Malaga. I was getting a bit annoyed really. I was losing my patience. Every time I played him, like last season and this season, he was just not making an impact whatsoever. So I like Barcelona was sniffing around him, and I was thinking about letting him go, but I just thought he's going to come back to bite me because he's going to probably become like one of the world's best players, no doubt about it. Really, if he goes somewhere else and plays regularly for them, so I've decided to loan him out to Malaga, see how it goes. He's not been doing amazing so far. He's been on the bench twice in the league, but I suppose his match fitness won't have been up when he first joined them. So hopefully that'll pay off, and he'll come back a better player. As for signings in, went through some of these in the last episode. This guy we ended up getting, which I showed you. He's started well, and he's got the stats there. He's got a great future ahead of him, I hope. Anyway, gonna be one of them regens that becomes a really good player. He scored a goal and got 2 assists in the league so far, 2 goals in the continent. Started really well, pushing for that starting position ahead of Leandro Damian at the moment. Because I don't know, there's just something about Damian that I don't really like. I mean, like players like Hazard and Sahin, players like them, I just love, and I just feel like I really want to play them all the time. But with Leandro Damian, I feel like I don't know, there's something about him. I really don't know what it is. I can't explain it at all, but I'm not sure. I feel like I want someone else up front, but obviously I can't not play him because he's been playing really well. Again, another regen. Federico Hoz from Racing Santander B. Was it Santander? Not sure. One of the racings. Good stats again. What you need from attacking midfielder: dribbling, first touch, technique. Hopefully going to develop into a really good player. Again, stats improving all the time. Not played much for the first team, but non-competitively, he's been playing pretty well. If you look at last season, I mean, okay, it wasn't even in a division that's on my game, and I've loaded up all the Spanish leagues. But he played 29 games, Burning Man in the attacking midfielder, 22 goals, 18 assists, and 22 man of the matches. That's 7 games out of 29 that he didn't get man of the match in. Now, when you look at them stats and look at him as a player, you can't deny that. And he also played 4 times in the league at BBVA at the age of 17, so I thought, I mean, it's 2.5 million. If it doesn't pay off and he doesn't become much, then I might be able to get that back for him in the future. Marc-Andre Ter Stegen, everyone knows about him. He plays Football Manager. He's a pretty cheap keeper in the first season, who develops into a pretty good one. Got all the good stats again that you keep needing. A good, solid goalkeeper. He's 22 years old, going to develop, and felt like Ospina needed to be replaced. Really, last season he wasn't up to the standard of his first season. But it's just, I don't know, I want to take this club to the next level, and I don't feel like he's a goalkeeper who's going to help me do that. So, when I found out I could get him for about 12 million again, I thought, let's do this. So I bought him. A bit more of a solid goalkeeper in the net. Felipe Coutinho came in from Inter on a free. His contract was running out. I mentioned this on the last episode again. So yeah, brought him in. He's not been a regular, and I didn't expect him to be, but it's just like another option in it, and he's got 4.5 star potential last time I checked. 3.5 star, sorry, not 4.5 star. He's not going to be a god, but yeah, hopefully he can develop into a really good player. And I do like him in real life, so it's good to have players in that you like. Dario Serna, again, most people know about him. He usually gets a big move in the first transfer window, but this time he hasn't, and he stayed at Shakhtar, and his contract was running out as well. So I thought he's another good player, extra cover. Might not bring him in. 112 caps for Croatia and 22 goals. He's 32 years old. Not going to be here as our main right back for a long time, but at the moment he's definitely there as our best. He's got a sending off in a game against West Ham in the cup, which cost us a bit, but it's the League Cup. No one's that bothered about it, are they? I mean, I want to win it in the long run because I want to try and win every cup with this team, to be honest. But yeah, Kyriakos Papadopoulos also came in. Him and Shirley at the top of my wanted list for like a year and a half now, and I finally been able to bring him in. These stats are just amazing. It's just 20 marking, 19 tackling, aggression, bravery, both 20, determination, 19. It's just all these orange stats you want in a centre back. Like, it's just his heading that's 15, but we can work on that. And I'm why is he suddenly starts declining? Oh well. But yeah, hopefully his heading will go into the orange stats, and then you pretty much got your overall You've got your perfect defender nearly. And he's only 22. When he's like 27 and that, I think he's going to be one of the best in the world. I mean, he might not be. He probably pretty much people are probably watching this thinking, "Well, you're asking a bit much, there, seeing as though you've probably never heard of him." But I can just see something in him for sure, and his reports show that he can be 3.5 star. I think we can get him above that, if I'm honest. So hopefully that'll work. We need to get him playing these games and see where we get with that one. I'm really excited to get this guy on board. It's just some of them stats are just fantastic, I think. So, and that's it on the transfer front, fixture wise, which is where the main bit, obviously. Community Shield, we took it again against Manchester United again. Bit of revenge for the Champions League final. I think I've worked it out that we've actually won every single game we played at Wembley while being here, and that's like 6 games, I think. So it's not a bad record to have for the future. Pretty drawn out penalty shootout. Shirl cancelling out an early Danny Welbeck penalty. But yeah, it was a bit up and down this, and then they kept putting us under pressure. They were top first, so had that bit of a little advantage. And Villa and Vertonghen scored under pressure, and then Angel scored the winning penalty. Getting towards the keepers, though, I thought Ter Stegen might have had to step up on his debut, but didn't go that way. Brilliant win, in my opinion, in the first game. I hate going to St James's Park or the Sports Direct Arena as it is in real life. Very good at home. Leandro Damian scoring 2 first-half goals, won us the game really. Really good, 3 points, really important. Champions League away to Napoli. This was a big game. It meant that we could relax a bit and play some reserves. Well, not some reserves, but a bit of a different team at home, which I like doing. 2 late goals from Andre Schürrle. Won us the tie pretty much, in my opinion. I couldn't see them coming to our place and winning, so I took a bit of a laid back approach in it. Lucas Moura with an early goal for us as well. Then we came back to the Premier League at home against Southampton. Important, we backed up that result against Newcastle with a win. Damian and Hazard with 2 second half goals. First half we were absolutely terrible. Felt like a bit of jet lag had creeped in or something from the Malaga game, but it's really even. Southampton probably had the pick of the first half, really, if that makes sense. They were the better team, basically. But yeah, dominating the second half. That's all we needed. Then where are we? Away against Swansea. No, it's not that one. Home against Napoli. We won 4-0. Shirl Gomez with 2 and Valencia with a goal. Gomez's first 2 goals for the club, the 19-year-old, the Spaniard. So yeah, considering I didn't play like players that were regularly playing so far this season, I thought it was a really good result. Learnt a lot about some players as well. And then away at Swansea, this disappointed me. The thing is, I always get it wrong against Swansea. I always press high up the pitch in every single game I play against. That's how I like to play. That's if I was a real life manager, that's how I'd do it. I think that's just the way to play. But against a team like Swansea, you can't do that. You've got to stand off them. But I insist, like a bit of a habit. Even though I'm playing Swansea, I just think I should be doing that, but but it's getting beyond the joke now, really. And I think I'm gonna make sure that I stand off them if I ever play. Well, when I play them in the future. So yeah, 3 points lost here that we shouldn't have really lost, but it's the way it goes. You're gonna have them in the Premier League. Home against Norwich, had to bounce back with a win. We did. We dominated the game. They only had 1 shot all game. Scott Parker, Coutinho, and Asel Gomez again. Gomez got a goal and 2 assists in this game from where he started. Well, I started him. Coutinho's first goal as well in his first start. Good stuff. Then we played our first group stage game against Young Boys, the 4th seed in the group, so we should be winning this game, and we did. Leandro Damian with a goal, Hazard, Moura, and Jadson with a late penalty to cancel out their 88th minute goal. And then we came into the Carling Cup away at West Ham, a tournament that I'm not too bothered about, but I'd like to win it, as I've said. Last season we went out in this round, this season we went out in this round. Played my first team, pretty much, again, for the 2nd season in a row in this and lost. But the red card from Dario Serna did cost us in the long run. Then we played at home against West Brom. This was a really disappointing result. We went 1-0 up for Jonas Olsen own goal. We pretty much battered, but watching the game, we didn't seem that great, to be honest. It was pretty even. I mean, most of our shots mustn't have been great chances. And a late Graham Dorran's equaliser was so frustrating. I mean, the thing was, it was like in the 88th minute, I think it was. I was just thinking to myself, like, right, I've won this game. Let's move on now. We've got 3 points. Just thinking like where we could go in the table, and then they went and scored. It was just ridiculous, really. A decent draw, in my opinion, to get away at Benfica. They're a pretty decent team. They're the second seeds in the group, so our draw at their place isn't too bad. As long as we can go back and win at home, we should all be okay. And it leaves the Premier League title looking Premier League looking like this. We're in 6th. It's been a bit of a crazy start. There's a lot of teams dropping a lot of points at home and stuff, like Liverpool up in 2nd. Then it's down to us out of the big 6 in 6th. United having a bad start, only winning 2 of the first 6 games. Then Chelsea the same. They've played 5, so a bit of an advantage. Arsenal down in 12th and City down in 6th. That's just I don't get it really. I was looking at City's team and I was just thinking, it doesn't look like a City team. Like they've got Kiar, who I scouted, and he's 2.5 star for me. There you go. He wouldn't even get on my bench probably, but they spent 18.5 million on him. They've got Shawcross and Samba, like Fellaini. I mean, they're all good players, of course, but they're not world class players like City or Bomb. And Arsenal, I don't really know what their team looks like, but they shouldn't really be down there. And it doesn't look like a bad team. It's not much changed to the one they actually got in real life, but. So yeah, we've got a position to build on here. We're in 6th place. We could get game in hand on some of the teams ahead, so we can actually go above all of them if we win by more than 5 goals in Liverpool's case. But yeah, with United having a bad start, I can't see him having that form all the way through the season. They're the team to beat, in my opinion, because the last few seasons they've just been crazily good. Like just every season, just smashing nearly twice as many goals as most of the other teams. So we'll have to see how it unfolds. Really, it's after 5 or 6 games, you can't see what's going to happen in the league. I mean, Southampton could get a European place. There's no doubt about that. So yeah, I'll end the episode there. We'll do a live com next episode instead. So please leave a like and comment, and please do subscribe. So yeah, I'll see you next episode. Thanks everyone.